How do you know the house is the one? First time home buyer here. Do you have a I love this home moment? Is it an epiphany feeling? Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Wilson and I've been in the real estate industry for over 20 years. And this question came up and I want to answer because I think it's a really good question. It's a fair question. And as someone who has worked with thousands of first time home buyers, I want to give some feedback as to what I see when working with my clients. And sometimes it is. They walk in the house and you can just see their eyes light up and they just know that this is the one. Something takes over them. They get super excited and they're like, this is the house that was meant for me. A lot of times when they have that feeling, it is the house that has been renovated and updated. It has the fresh paint. It might even be staged so they can really see themselves in this space because a lot of the work has already been done for them. New kitchen, new baths, and they literally just now have to fill in the gaps with their personal belongings. So in their mind, they're just thinking of placement of their furniture or maybe even new furniture that they need to purchase. In other cases, I, as your real estate professional, have to say this is the one, and I have to tell the client that this is the home that you've been looking for because it's not as apparent or clear to that client. Why? It usually comes down to the cosmetics of the overall property. So when I go in, I'm seeing things like, you know what, the owner did not put in the new flooring or paint the walls or anything like that. But what they did do is put a new roof on, put a new furnace in there, and they kept up with all of the major components of the home. And now all this buyer needs to do is put new flooring, new paint. So as long as it has the number of bedrooms, the location is good, the number of bathrooms, it has the size of a backyard, everything else, sometimes I have to paint the picture for the client to help them feel that way. So it's not that initial epiphany feeling of the client, but I, as the professional, have to paint the picture for them to get them to see that, hey, listen, this checks everything off the box. It's in the price point that you want. And as soon as you do this cosmetic work, in a lot of cases, it looks like the home that was down the street that had all the bells and whistles that maybe they went ahead and did the updates to it. And you can get this particular property on a steal. And so a lot of times it is just a matter of walking in and you knowing that this is the one. In other cases, you may not have that feeling just because it's hard for you to see yourself in that place in its current condition. But if I could take that same property and like spruce it up and do all of these things, everyone would want it. That actually becomes a better opportunity for you as a buyer when all of the cosmetic piece of it, because many people can't see themselves in it. And so there may be a better value for you. This is also a lesson for sellers that are out there as well. Paint and cleaning a home goes a very long way. And so when you do these things, you put some paint on the wall, you do a deep cleaning of the space and decluttering of the space. It will actually help increase the value and sale price of your home for a buyer to easily be able to see themselves in the space. So when your agent says to remove pictures, remove all of the extra stuff, a lot of times sellers will take offense to that because this is my space, I'm living here. And we want to create the vision. We want a buyer to come in to be able to actually see themselves living in the space. So final answer is a little bit of both. Sometimes you walk in, you absolutely know as soon as you hit the door that this is the property for you and your family. In other cases, not so much. It may take a couple visits to the property. It may take for you to spend a little bit more time in the space. But what you want to look for in that case is value. Where is there true value here? Am I paying less for this particular property? And I can do work over time and bring that type of value or create that space that you're absolutely looking for. Have a good day, guys.